You have to release attachment to the outcomes. And that's such a hard thing to swallow. When it comes to love and dating, this surfaced for me hugely. I felt a huge level of disappointment when I had an attachment to idea that this connection was supposed to be long term, when every person who comes into our life is for a season or for a reason, or maybe for a lifetime, but we don't know which. When you try to force something to be for a lifetime that's supposed to be for a season, you're holding yourself back from the opportunity for growth and for the growth of that person in their path. One of the big things I had to release attachment to, which is really deeply painful, especially if you're a woman and you had an idea in your mind that you were going to have children in this lifetime, is releasing attachment to that as an outcome. I'm still struggling with it because I see so many mothers and parents and I totally admire the parenting journey, but I also know myself enough to know that I will be completely unhappy to do that without partnership, without community, without certain things in place to make that easier upbringing for that child and a happy existence for myself as a parent. So many of us have been clinging to these things as anchors. We anchor our lives to these moments and these milestones, like I'll get to this certain age and then that will be more of a likelihood. But that's not necessarily how the timing of life reveals itself to work. For myself, it's served to move in alignment with what feels right in the timing that it feels right. And that's not necessarily in a really steady and predictable way. And I'm really grateful that it's not. When I was a very fixed person on a fixed plan, I was really limiting myself from opportunities that could have come into my life and could have expanded my life in really incredible ways because I had a very narrow focus on, no, I'm just going to choose this path. I wasn't following flow. In releasing the attachment to the outcome, the longing to be a mom has kind of quieted, because if it's meant to be, then it will happen, and if it's not meant to be, it won't. Many women get to their 30s and they date as if it's a chore because they need to fulfill the obligation of having children or having a partnership, getting married, hitting these particular milestones, and it's not the energy that I want to carry into dating. It's not the energy that I want to carry into life in this chapter, in this season. I want to feel really holistically whole and powerful in my autonomy. And then if that's shared in partnership, it's really exciting. And I want to make a child from a place of love and definitely never from a place of obligation. If that's resonant with you, thanks for consideration. Around the mothering, it created a lot of mourning for me. Mourning the future version of myself who was this mother with this past partner and had to kind of release the fantasy of that and exist more in the reality. And that was a challenge, obviously, the journey of that, but it's also so freeing and liberating to get to the other side and have so much gratitude in the way that things play out. Couldn't predict the future. Never can accurately enough, even if I can.